This video and its content are operated underneath the guise of the Fair Use Act.
Boy don't play. 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 Boy don't play.
What poppin', everybody? Welcome back, and this is a very special evening edition of Goddess
Media Showdown. I thought you was gonna say something else. I don't know. I thought you was gonna say something more to it. Like
It's
I
all
don't know.
right. It's all right. We did it. We did it.
I thought you was
All
gonna
right.
say
So I know
something late and sexy. I don't know.
no. Can you close my door? Thank you.
Listen, I really wish it was real late and like we were like really into it because then I could say like what I really want to say. And what I really want to say is I want to drop some M bombs and some F bombs and all that, you know? But I
Well,
can't.
I mean, after a certain amount of time, you kind of can because, um,
All right,
you
you
know,
let me know when we can. All right.
I don't know about F
Wait.
bombs and all of that, but
I'm gonna drop F bombs and M bombs and all sorts of bombs.
okay. Are M bombs followed by another letter?
Yes, F bombs.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
way, way later in the program because we got into a little bit of the yellow last one, and I'm like, how? But anyway,
Oh,
welcome back to Media Showdown on the Circus Press Box. Okay, so I know a lot of people are probably like confusion because I keep doing this thing where I switch the names, but I promise you I will not be switching the name of this ever again because I think Circus Press Box just fits, and Media Showdown fits on Circus Press Box because we're talking about the media that we're seeing, and Straight Henny Media is now where I was posting the lives at, where I'll go back to posting little lives or clips of things that I see to be used later on. Anyway, welcome back to the Circus Press Box. Henny Glasses in the chat if y'all are happy that the press box is back. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can do it.
I
Grab
like
your
that name
Henny
better.
and your popcorn because the Circus Press Box is back. Yeah, I still got it. I still got it. I'm a little rusty, but Goddess, how are you on here twice? We can't hear you. All right, so I'm loving the fact. Let me put the chat up on the screen. I'm loving the fact that we are getting nothing but freaking Henny glasses because everybody is happy that it's the press box again. Yay! Y'all missed it. I know I should have
can
never
you
said
guys hear me now?
yes, but what is this? The ghost of Goddess Past that's up here?
Ooh.
All right, so today we have a full house. Everybody is here and in attendance. We have, of course, Goddess, Dre, Kristen, and Poppington. Everyone is here. Woo!
Ooh.
So
Gang,
what
gang.
is popping, y'all? How you feeling, Dre?
Hi. My feet hurt and I'm high. And it's Friday and I'm broke. My
Oh,
check don't come till next week. Oh, sorry. Look, that's just
Lord
my feelings
damn.
of today.
No, Dre is not sleepy. Dre is high, baby doll TT. He's high. This is why we try to go early in the day before he gets like this.
Oh
Are you
Lord.
drinking your THC?
No, I will be drinking that later. I
Mhm.
chose to drop down till later because if not, I would have been asleep.
Okay, good. Because we need to know what we getting into when we start rolling in these internet streets. Poppington, how are you this evening?
I'm great. I'm not high. I'm not high though.
I was about to ask. I was about to
I was gonna
ask.
say,
I
why
might be
not?
getting high while we are talking, but I'm not high yet.
Beautiful.
Okay.
That's wonderful. That's just gorgeous. That's fantastic. I'm finna
Mhm.
roll up too. Thank you.
No, you don't need to roll nothing else. Kristen, get him, Kristen.
I don't know. It's Friday. I ain't got no job. I said, go for it, Dre.
You know?
So, Goddess, how are you this evening?
I just finished my can.
What can?
Um, Red Bull.
Oh Lord, did you leave it on
Oh,
anybody's doorstep?
No, I just finished it.
Okay, good.
What number can are you on today?
Nah,
Right.
this is my okay. So I haven't really been drinking that many lately. I've been cutting back, you know,
Okay.
uh, for medical reasons.
Okay.
So this is just one. Thank you very much, Kristen.
Oh yeah, this is about to be.
I
This
was
is
expecting her
about
to
to
say
be.
at least 3, to be honest
That's
with
Right.
about
you.
the. That
I'm
sound like
proud.
that's about the
Nah, I
third one.
haven't. I haven't napped today,
Snoop.
so I'm
Okay.
cranky.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, this is definitely going to be a good one because she hasn't napped. Oh yeah. So let's not waste any more of this
And I'm not
energy
even high. And I'm not even high yet.
yet.
Not even there yet.
Right,
Yet.
yet. Y'all hear a lot of yets going on.
Yeah.
Kristen, you and I
hmm
are the only two up here that are
Sober.
not. Yeah, I didn't want to say that because then it make it sound bad.
Yeah, it sucks, to be honest.
Well, I do have 2 buzz balls in the refrigerator. Remember the buzz balls I bought? I never drank them.
Mm.
I might have to dip into that champagne Mama got. She gave me a whole crate of champagne, so I may dip into that.
Just pour the little stuff inside there and get a bang out of life. I'm telling y'all.
And sip on
Y'all
that
be high
rosé.
and drunk.
Well, I'm going to say this. We're going to talk about a couple of things because it is the evening, but then we're going to open up the panel for you guys. So it's really going to get interesting because then y'all get to interact with all of us at this stage of the game. Now, there's a lot that's been going on in the internet streets today. Chrisean is in New York, and as y'all could tell from the thumbnail, there's something that we're going to talk about, but I want to kind of wait to talk about that because I want to talk about it and then I want to open up the panel and have them come up and talk about it because I know that it is a doozy. But there's so much that has happened that I wanted to talk about. And I did not say anything today. I was good because when I went live today over on That Girl Henny, I literally wanted to blast Whack, but I did not blast Whack or Vlad. I wanted to, but I said I was going to wait till we got to Media Showdown because I know everybody on this panel wants to talk about it. So before we get into how we usually do where we go to the page and we discuss what was posted and all of that, I want to get into the 2 videos. I seen them. I said nothing. I didn't post nothing. I didn't clip nothing. And tonight we're going in. So without further ado, you guys, let's get into the first piece of media that we're going to get into, and it's going to be 3-finger duty shooter, PP liquor, melty face. What else? I'm missing a few.
He's not melty face.
Yes,
He's
he
He's
is.
crater face.
No, his
Wide
face
back,
looks like it's
jiggly foot,
melting.
uncomfortably built. Um,
Big back,
he looked like a woman.
jiggly puff booty.
I don't
What?
know.
I just say he got a
Did we
jiggly puff
say duty
booty.
shooter?
I think so. But see, now I want to try to do something different because I don't necessarily want him to try to come over here and strike my channel. So I'm going to hit the play button and y'all tell me if y'all can hear it.
Well, you mentioned Blueface.
Can y'all hear that?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so y'all are going to get the audio of this instead of the visual. But y'all know what we talking about and who's talking because y'all know the voice. So let's listen to what he said because this clip that was posted on Vlad the other night is Whack 100 on why the Chrisean Rock Vlad TV interview never happened. Now, I just want to say this. I hope it don't never happen. Thank you.
Wow.
That girl bad.
New
Thank you. Sexual chocolate. All right, so let's hear what they had to say because they was popping it the way they was popping it over there, but they wasn't popping it too bad. But let's go.
photos have come out with Blueface. He looks a little heavier. Looks like he's gaining a little bit of weight.
Man, they tell me, nephew, tell me 215. I'm like, no, I need you back. I'm used to nephew like 165.
Right, 'cause he was skinny before.
Man, listen,
How
I
tall
got
is he?
about 6'2".
Okay, she's like my height.
Yeah,
Okay.
but his swag is he gotta come down at least to 185.
Gay. That sounds gay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm 165. Somebody 6'2" don't need to be 165.
He said he
That's
can't
I'm
have nobody that
165.
big and heavy. He don't like people big and heavy. Look, sir,
he's big and heavy.
I don't think Blue swings your way, sir.
Hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Let's
Got it.
continue. I'm not
So
even
what
gonna
you
open the
like
door
don't
to that,
concern that
Dre.
man. I
Y'all
don't
made
think
me choke. Oh my goodness.
he got a certain swagger. He got to be down. Who is you? You ain't his woman.
He
Mm.
said, right. I could have swore Blue was taller than that. Thank you, Rakitha. Rakitha said Blueface is 6'4" because I'm like, my son is 6'2", and I thought Blueface was taller than my son. But he is very oddly built now that he's been behind the Click Click City walls. Like, I don't know. He's not slim thick. It's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Calling him slim thick is real gay.
So you said he wide back. He wide back thick. That's that what you saying, Hen?
I know he's not even wide back. He's like
He
a
don't
medium
look
back.
fat. He just look. It just I don't
Yes, he
understand.
do look
I
fat.
don't
His
know.
whole face. He got it doesn't change his appearance. He don't even look like Blueface no more.
He's
That's how you
medium
know what
built. That's what a
medium,
medium built person
Medium
looks like.
build
He's medium.
small, medium.
is crazy.
Let's continue.
Gotta lose some weight.
Little bit. And he will once he get out, start training because we got boxing matches set up.
What's the date?
Well, that's the thing. And you got to remember his original date was March of 2024. Then it went to July 2024. Then he got caught with something in there. Then it went to June 2025. So it's kind of like in California State Prison. I can say he's scheduled to come home this year, but you're not out till you're out. Now, he's finally on a stable yard. Come on, you move it around so many places. You don't know if you're going to get over here. You got to fight.
First of all, okay, I just wanted to play that little bitty part right there. But first of all, Blueface has been in the same facility for a while now. And what Wack just said backed up that Chrisean said he got caught with something, and Wack won't say what he got caught with. So that leads me to believe that once again, Chrisean was telling the truth when everybody was saying that she was lying.
I was actually
And
gonna
Wack also said that too, because he said it didn't happen.
What happened, Goddess?
I was actually going to piggyback off of what you were saying. Yeah. They all said he didn't get caught with nothing. He didn't get caught with nothing. That's a lie. He didn't have nothing. It was just weed. It was just weed. No, he did get caught with something. And y'all made it seem like he didn't get caught with nothing. Yeah.
Exactly. Well,
Exactly.
Dre, are you all right over there? I didn't like the way you said that. You sounded like you kind of zoned. Are you
I ain't.
zoned?
I said exactly because I don't know. Look, you ain't gonna get hit with no time if you ain't did no crime.
Listen,
In
if
this
you were
in this situation, I ain't
if
saying
you
in
was
all, but in
already
this
doing
situation,
stuff outside, you're gonna do it inside. You could get all of them things inside quicker than you can get them outside. And we all know he was playing with that nose candy outside. So he must be playing with it, something with his nose or his arm on the inside. And that's it.
I didn't do it. I did not mute her. I didn't do it. I think StreamYard said, wait, we got to
No, I
mute her.
muted myself.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, it just cut you off. What happened? All
I
right.
mean,
So the video is buffering right now, you guys. But I did go ahead and skip to the part where they was talking about Chrisean.
Well,
Okay, here we go.
when we were at the Hollywood Unlocked Awards, I actually got to meet Chrisean Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And me and her exchanged numbers, and we were talking about doing an interview, and it did not happen. And I called you because basically, look, you're doing an interview today, right? you're getting paid today.
Yeah.
When do you get paid?
After the interview.
Correct. Because the concern is, with me and you, it's whatever at this point. We have a relationship. If you insisted on getting paid a different way, I wouldn't give a shit, right? But when it comes to new people, look, and I give this example. DMX, insisted on getting his full payment ahead of time. He got paid, then he started to move around, then he died.
As a New Yorker and a person who is from 914, a person who is Yonkers all day, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say this. The way Vlad said that was as if he paid DMX and DMX ran off on him. That was so disrespectful to what actually happened to him, because he did pass away. That was disgusting to me.
He made it seem like he died on purpose.
Right.
So he didn't have to pay.
Or like he was running around, like he went out and he got high and died. Like, that was very freaking disrespectful and distasteful. And I'm surprised nobody called him out for that, but we called him out for that over here on the Circus Press Box during Media Showdown.
Right?
That's it.
He died. It's very sad, but from a business level, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do this again, because you don't know what the future holds.
Real. And even with you when you called me.
Forget about when he called him. As a businessman, no. As somebody who took a loss, sometimes in life you're going to take an L. But to be disrespectful about somebody's passing who would have came to your platform and that would have been legendary, because let's be real, Vlad is trying to get the big people up on his platform. He has not had a Jay-Z. He has not had a Diddy. He has not had a DMX, rest in peace. He has not had Nas, or did he have Nas back in the day? These are not people that consistently come to his platform. The people that consistently come to his platform are either up and coming, buzzing, but majority of the people that are here on his platform are has-beens, used to be's. Okay? Used to be's. Boosie, badass, you cool, but bro, you ain't popping like that unless it's something that you did on the internet. All these other people, Bosco and all the other people he get up there to come up there, they're people that could tell you how the game used to be. He's not popping like that where every artist is trying to jump up and interview with Vlad. Look at who he's talking to.
Because every time you talk to him, you go to jail.
Because Vlad is the feds, and them YNs is not trying to go talk to the feds.
That part.
Can I point something out too?
Go ahead.
Do y'all remember Aaron the plumber and the stuff with Vlad and that whole thing? You remember the big deal Vlad made about all that? And we're thinking maybe because the way he was acting that Aaron got paid, but he's saying right now he doesn't pay anybody beforehand. So what was all of that about?
Because he probably did promise to pay him ahead of time and didn't.
So he got Adam 22 on him and all that for nothing, basically, just because he decided against it.
Well, let's call a spade a spade. If you're a man that constantly talks shit about me and let people on, we're after, yeah. So if you're a person that constantly talk ish about me and let people come on your platform, like
we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
I know where you're going, but we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't even played that part yet. Pop into this ready to pop off. I'm gonna need you to unlace like the first two top layers of your Timbs, because I feel you like tightening them up.
They ain't even tied up.
Oh, see, okay. All right. Well, take one foot out your boot just for a little bit. Take one foot out.
All right. I got 1 foot out.
Not even all the way. Just, how you slide that 1 foot up, like where the back, that's all. Just
Baby,
take 1
I'm
foot
gonna
out.
need you to take 1 foot out, please.
Ooh. Okay,
it's almost time. So when it's time, you could just slip that foot right back in.
Here's some of that relaxation.
Dre, nobody's trying to be relaxed like you right now.
Who's
trying to pop off?
Dre sound like he
I'm
about to
waiting.
fall asleep on us.
That
Like he
I'm
gonna
part.
drink
waiting.
some Robitussin.
Oh man.
Yeah. Robitussin. Oh,
No. No.
Suggest you give her half with something I don't even get, and then take care after the fact.
Yeah.
She didn't want to do
She
that.
didn't want
At
to do
that
it.
point in time, I told you as a brother, maybe it's ill intentions.
Well, yeah, because she wanted half up front and the other half when she walked in through the door. And I'm like, that's crazy because I've seen you on No Jumper while out in the middle of an interview, 20 minutes in,
There you go.
kicked over a TV and whatever else. Like, if I ask you the wrong question, let's, for example, I start talking about your child, and that just triggers you. And you
just
storm
jump
out. And I paid you the whole amount. I'm not going to sue you. How do you sue Chrisean Rock? I don't think.
Okay. You can slip your foot back in
I'm
because
putting mine on too. Mm-mm.
The audacity, the
come off out.
audacity of Vlad. It is the audacity. First of all, y'all be your platform rags, tags, and drags this girl every chance y'all get. Even people that don't know her, never been around her, y'all ask them questions about her and have the audacity not to want to pay her, talking about she's gonna wild out at an interview. When was the last time she wild out at an interview? See, you was trying to set her up.
Yeah,
That's what I'm seeing, because why would you even ask her anything about her son that would trigger her? So you was trying to set her up. So if I was her, I would have wanted to get paid before you set me up too.
exactly.
well, that was the whole thing that I was gonna say because that's how I felt when I first seen it, you know. And I don't know if I was on the members only, the subscribers live or whatever when I said it, but I said exactly that. Like you've made money over money over money off of asking people questions, people that have nothing to do with Blueface or Krishan. You're asking them questions. What is the guy Kirkland? What are you asking him questions about her for? Like everybody that comes up there, you've got to ask them, Krishan and Blueface, what do you think about that? Because you know, recently she's such and such. What do you think about there's the baby, Krishan's son? You know, they're saying that he's got all of this stuff and you're sitting up there and then you're allowing people to give their input and opinions on it as if they are these people who have been sitting right there with them every moment of every day. You talk about Blueface, you talk about Krishan, you talk about the baby, and now you get one of them to come up there, the main person who you're always dragging and talking about, and you don't want to pay her. You knew that you were going to say something that was going to piss her off. You came off like you were going to troll her, Vlad, because why would that even be a thought? Like you said, why would you even say something? I say something about your kid and it triggers you, you walk off. You're damn right. But that's something that you have to be willing to take the chance of happening. If you're planning on getting up here, you're going to compensate that girl properly. So you mean to tell me that if she got up there and you said something ill about her son, she's supposed to walk out there without no bread? That you're not going to pay her for her time and for humiliating her? No. If I would have went up there and I would have been in them shoes and I was in this situation right here, because I'm not going to say if I was Krishan. If I was in that situation right there, and I know there's a possibility that you about to ask me some stuff that's going to set me off, or you trying to set me off, you going to pay me more. You going to pay me double my rate just for my time coming up here. Because for her to get on his platform after all the ish that he talked about her, she deserved double whatever it was that she was even asking for, or whatever it was that he offered.
Exactly. He lucky his 4-eyed ass ain't getting hit with defamation of character. All the crap he didn't talk about her. You want an interview to save your platform?
First of all, he lucky any black people still go up there after he ain't want to apologize to Minister Farrakhan and then gave a real whack apology. So in my eyes, Vlad is a non-factor anyway because he be doing too much.
I doubt her not going to the interview even had anything to do with the money because, you know, Jason Lee doesn't pay people. The preacher doesn't pay people. I'm pretty sure it has more to do with him than the money at all. So this narrative he's trying to spin is just, can I say bullshit yet? That's what it
Yeah.
is. Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know if she was, I mean, I don't know what his intentions were, because I do believe that she would have done it especially after, what happened earlier today with her with Akademiks. I believe she would have gone. But I just feel like maybe she caught a vibe or whatever. I don't know. But I don't feel like what she was asking for was even unreasonable. But let's let them finish.
I think it's possible.
No, it doesn't make sense.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm like, when you come in, I'll give you half. When we're done, I'll give you the other half. And what I said was something you told me. I told her whack 100 guarantees you the money.
Yeah.
She still said no. So I said, all right, cool.
See, if Blueface would have been home,
you would have taken
I'd have been like, go ahead, don't, because he would have took the hit.
Now, my problem with that is if you saying whack 100 guarantees it, I wouldn't have trusted that neither, because as much as he has gotten up here on this damn platform and talked, he's been up here talking, and you gonna say he guarantees it? Do you know how much debt his peoples is in?
But did you catch what he said? He said, "But if Blue was home, I would have just told you to go ahead and do it because Blue would have took the hit." So
Wack just tried to backdoor her on Ray J's stream for free. She was on Ray J's stream for free, and he tried to backdoor her in live time on Ray J's stream. So you telling me that he's guaranteeing anything doesn't mean anything.
That part.
I'd have felt like I was being scammed.
The devil
as soon as he said it.
Look, the devil guaranteeing you something. Okay.
Right.
He scammed that church. What makes you think he won't scam me? Shit.
I could just picture her laughing and shaking her head like, what? Like, are you kidding me?
Well, thank you, Trust, for the super chat. She said, especially who is currently talking with, that was going to set her up. Exactly.
Like, even whatever she would have did, he would have took the hit. Blueface type of dude, she had a wild out 30 minutes into it. He had to set out, completed the interview. If that wasn't enough, he had to ran your bag back, right? Nephew not home, and I don't personally involve myself in things she does unless he instructs me to out of respect to him. But anybody that offered half up front and then half what you done, and you don't, it kind of makes you think that it might be some ill intentions,
He got a lot of nerve to be sitting up here talking about it might be some ill intentions. First of all, how you going to say that you do things at his directive? Because I'm quite sure that Blueface did not tell you to allow him to accumulate $1.17 million in debt added on from that recent civil lawsuit to where he's coming home to about $18 million in the hole. I'm quite sure he didn't direct you to just say F them people. I'm sure he didn't. So when you sit up here, and this is what I mean when I was talking about him being a crap manager, this is what I'm talking about. You so concerned with his personal life. Why are you even like, what was you brokering the deal between her? Listen, I don't like none of it. I don't like none of it.
But I just heard Vlad say he don't give money up front. So it was no half up front and half later. So he's lying. You just
How
heard
would
him
she
say that.
have the ill intentions also? Because you asked her, she told you no. So how are the ill intentions on her behalf at all?
Exactly. And you're sitting up here talking about it, and y'all keep saying is maybe it was an ill intention. What ill intention would she have to go on Vlad?
I'm confused as to where he's saying that he doesn't involve himself in what she's doing. Ray J comments on social media. What the fuck is he talking about?
See, the thing is, he be down there in the gutter over there on Clubhouse, and he think people don't catch what he be saying. But he be over there popping it with his minions, talking about her all the time. So what are we saying? That you don't involve yourself? You involve yourself in everything that this girl is into.
Yep, he can get over there. So what y'all think about Chrisean? Or what y'all think about Blueface and Chrisean? What's going on out here? Every time you get caught saying the same thing. Can you keep her name out your mouth?
That part.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, I've just found that the people who have sort of the sketchier sort of backgrounds in terms of doing business, they always make business the most difficult for you. They're always the ones that are trying to not get ripped off because they have done some questionable things with people's money in the past, and they're paranoid it might just come back to them. Now, Vlad TV.
First of all, I have never heard anybody say that they paid Chrisean for an interview and she never showed up. Or they paid Chrisean for an interview and she shitted on them. I've never heard that. So how you going to sit here and even bring that up out your mouth as if that's a fact when it's fiction?
Because that's what him and Whack and people like Whack do. They try to spin narratives to make it seem like something it's not. And because a lot of their followers have no common sense and half of their brains, they believe it.
I'm just stuck on she turned the interview down, so she must be a scammer. What? Like that's basically what they're saying. She must
Like
have
who
scammed people.
like he thinks too highly of his little platform. I don't know. He must think he the Breakfast Club.
Can't even make the top 50 of hip hop influenced podcasts this year. He didn't even make the top 50. So Vlad better start counting his days because he's falling off for real.
You have never heard anybody say Vlad owes me money. No. I'm suing Vlad. He promised to pay me this.
Matter
and he didn't pay me
and
that.
we've never heard that about her.
I didn't think it was a big deal, but it was one time where payment got sent to me what Vlad thought was 5-10 minutes too late. And Vlad tripped out on the payment people. So he don't, before you take a picture, before you do anything,
the payment's made.
He's going to either his people's going to send it or he's going to get on the computer himself right in front of you and do it. So,
yeah, man. The way I look at it is, look, you're going to have to pay anyway. So why create a problem by paying late? Right? You're going to have to pay anyways. You want people to do business with you again. Why play around with people's money? Why do that? It makes, there's so many other problems that can occur. The money's not going to be one of them. So I've always been 100. Like literally, you've heard people say, well, I think he owes me for the interviews I did for free 5 years ago. You've heard that, but you never said there was an agreement for that. They just feel like they're owed something.
What they factor out is that those same interviews help you get to where you at today.
Exactly.
What is the point of everything they're saying? I'm confused of what all this has to do with Chrisean.
Vlad does this every time a big name person turns him down. Remember when Marlon turned him down? He went on Twitter and just went at him like a crazy man. He went on like a whole, how long was that? Wasn't it like a week or two? He was just going at him, saying everything.
Well, here's the thing. It's a narrative because he's making it seem like she didn't want to do it because she didn't trust that she wasn't going to get paid. But yet at the same time, you're running a narrative like she had ill intentions. The thing is, Vlad's feelings are hurt that he couldn't get Chrisean up there because he knew that if he got Chrisean up there, people were going to tune in to every single video he did with her because they were going to wait for that moment. He was looking for a viral moment with her. So because he didn't get his viral moment, this is how it's coming off to me. He's up here, cry baby, suck your mama titty. Up here talking about Vlad TV doesn't have a problem with paying people. We pay people. Nobody has ever said that Vlad didn't pay them. Nobody has ever said that they paid Chrisean either and she didn't show up. Because I'm quite sure anybody that she goes and does an interview with, that's what she asked for. She asked for half her money up front and then the other half when she arrives. You know why? Because she probably has gotten screwed over by other people waiting till the end of the interview. And because you're waiting till the end of the interview, they're going to ask her questions. They're going to put her in that seat. They're going to make her feel uncomfortable. And just for her to get her bag, she's going to have to stay there and deal with that uncomfortableness. She's actually stepping it up and saying, no, I'm gonna show up. But you gotta, this is how I like to get paid. I want my half up front and I want my half when I get there. And I'm gonna stay and do the interview. I haven't seen Chrisean get up and walk out of anybody's interview. She had that one interview on No Jumper. That one. And in that interview, she was extremely emotional. She had been drinking and she didn't like the way that the conversation was going on around her about her. They were talking about something she did not want to talk about.
It sounds like to me that they're mad that she's negotiating, that she's having a mind of her own.
I don't
Wack
know. To
is
me, it
mad.
sounds like him and Wack was going to make a narrative and they were going to ask her a crazy ass question that was going to piss her off. And she didn't fall for it. And now they're pissed off.
Well, you got to
Mm-hmm.
also remember Krishan's manager is Wack's ex-wife, Kim.
Mm-hmm. And with
So for
Vlad,
him, it's personal.
mm-hmm. Yeah, with Vlad and Wack, it's like the devil leading the blind. I'm trying to tell you. You gonna
Kim
ask her,
probably did.
huh? I'm sorry. I didn't
No,
hear
I
you
was
any.
no, I was answering the question. They said Kim probably shut that interview down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because as soon as I heard, oh, tell her Wack said this, that
That's
just tells
Kim
me y'all had
asking her
something planned.
manager.
Right. Like tell her Wack said it's guaranteed payment. You ain't even you look at Blue.
Just because
So,
Kim is not in her
look at
bio,
the
yes,
game.
Kim is still
Like
her manager. People are asking
right.
if Kim is still her manager.
Kim is still her manager. Kim is very much still around. When
Just
she
because
was
she's not in
talking
her bio
about
doesn't mean anything.
doing her streams, y'all must not have seen that. We'll play that in a minute. But on her page, there is a video of her talking about what she was going to do with her streams, and Kim is right there. So just because she's not in the bio doesn't mean that she's not still around, because she is.
And this is
She's
a form of bullying. You gotta call a spade a spade, a thing a thing. They're bullying her, and that's not right. You can't spin narratives and create things out of nothing because somebody told you no. And just because you have a platform that has people following you, so you chose to drag her name in the next interview because she told you no to your interview. That's bullying to somebody trying, you know?
Yeah, she's setting standards and she's setting negotiating, and they're
Turn
not
yourself
liking
in. They
it.
had me
And
talking to a sheriff, friendly with this cop. I've been knowing this cop since friend. I don't give a damn if he the cop. Make sure
Where's
he get out.
Poppington?
Make sure he get out.
I'm
Never
right
knew
here.
why, but I got just
Yeah.
bear to tase me twice. I showed her the video and I got tased.
How does it feel to get tased? I've never gotten tased before.
Well,
Hello?
my first experience, and I didn't know I was tased. I thought somebody, I have no idea, it's two hooks in me. And dude thought I was on something.
Hold
They
on.
hit.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
can
would
hear
have
you.
loved to see him tase. Somebody
yeah,
should have had the video of that. For
I
real.
was trying to see. I should have known y'all was being nosy because y'all was too quiet.
A big bear getting tased.
He would have looked like a big ass puffer
Oh,
fish out of
that's
water.
what happened. I'm trying to find where he was talking about Krishan, because this is another clip that went out where he's talking about how Krishan lost her tooth on the unicorn. Or at least that's not the video. Hold on one second, y'all. Wait a minute. That says tease. That's not what I was looking for.
How many times they gonna talk about the same thing?
I don't know, but this has been like, this is so old. Okay, here we go.
I remember I was talking to my dentist the other day. I was talking about her, the missing tooth. And I said, yeah, I had heard that if you don't put in an implant, like all your teeth will start falling out. He said, no, that's not exactly true. This is what's going to happen. The teeth will start to cave in on each other. Okay.
Collapse.
They'll start to cave in until those teeth will eventually touch. So what's going to happen is when she does get her, I'll say, okay, I'm finally going to get an implant. They aren't going to be able to put in an implant because there's not enough room for that tooth. She's going to have to get braces and pull those teeth apart over the course of a year or so, and then get an implant afterwards.
Well, she has. I know Blueface personally has women had that corrected. I don't know what it is she does now, but
no,
every now and then you'll see it's
there's no tooth.
But then you see it's a tooth.
Right, but no, you could put in like a little tooth just for cosmetic purposes, but an actual implant means they have to drill into your gums, put in an actual.
So you're saying because the gum line will start collapsing?
Well, no, not the gum line, but
they're dumb. So what he's trying to say is that the teeth will start to shift, and then there will be spaces in between the teeth because there's no tooth there. So eventually she's going to need braces to pull those teeth back together to make space. But where are we at? Why the fuck are we talking about her tooth?
I was about to say, why she lived so rent-free in his head, he would ask his dentist about her tooth.
I was
Because
just going to say,
he's the dude we've been talking about. We talked about these types of dudes with Dre earlier. He clearly was not coddled enough as a child, and now he's having a He-Man woman.
That doesn't happen. No. He was one of them boys. He was one of them boys that you see in high school and in college.
No.
They find the hood rat chicks that go off the jingle of their keys. You know how you jingle their keys, and the girls look to see what kind of car he driving, and she'll start giving him the googly eyes. I didn't see it.
No, I know what it is. I know what it is. He's obsessed with her mouth, and he's obsessed with her because he want to fuck her. I'm done with
Oh my god.
He want to fuck her.
Second F-bomb.
He's obsessed with her because he want to fuck her.
Do we got one more?
Hey.
That's the only explanation I got because there is no way in fucking hell this man.
There we go.
The F word. Too many in the past.
Mama.
The F-bomb has been.
I'm so. What is wrong with him? Just what's wrong with him?
The Red Bull gave Goddess wings for real today.
Oh, what's wrong with this guy? Like, why is he always talking about her? Yo, I'm putting myself.
I think Goddess need her own disclaimer now too.
No.
Yeah.
Put myself at no. Put myself at my own lake right now, Unique. Like, just put me at a lake.
You at the water table.
Nah, I need a lake.
I know you gonna come over here. You gonna come sit at the big table. That's my table because it be crowded.
Goddess has been nominated as the drunk tank operator for the day. All new team members will be directed to you for check-in. Okay.
Yes.
Whoa! Where did that come from?
That Red Bull.
I had to bless
Antarctica.
Okay, the Pacific Ocean.
Not yeah. Well, Dre, at least we're not the two wild ones today.
Okay, we are behaving ourselves.
I hadn't did nothing either.
Yeah,
you cheered her behavior on.
No,
shut up, Dre, you snitch.
Takes one to know one.
Well, look,
I'm calling your sister.
This right here came after that other one. This was the absolute next clip to come out, which means that this was the next portion of the conversation. So we're still continuing with the slander that is going on. You understand? Well, let's continue because,
Implant is an actual medical procedure. I know someone who had it done. It's like a 6-month process.
First of all, before we continue, I would like to say this. Oh, thank you. There you go, Goddess. You got your own disclaimer now. Welcome to the big kids table, okay? Because now you got your own disclaimer. But we already know Chrisean couldn't do an implant because there was no bone there for them to do it. They have to do a. Anyway, let's finish this because I'm losing my cool.
Put in the special thing, this kind of thing that'll hold a screw into your actual gums, and then that has to heal up and whatever else, and then they'll screw in the actual tooth into that like metal.
So she has a removable.
A removal's nothing. That's just cosmetic. That's not doing anything. An actual implant you can't remove. It's a permanent tooth at that point.
Okay, so you're saying is it the gum aspect of it that that'll cause it collapse? Because if she's putting a tooth there, it's going to keep the other teeth from
but she's not
right?
keeping there. If it's there permanently, like 24 hours a day, I'm sure. But what I would guess is she only puts it in when she's out in public, and when she comes home, she pulls it out.
No, she don't put it even in out in public.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'd have to keep it in there permanently.
She's very comfortable,
with no tooth.
I remember the gimmick. It was
Somebody take the wheel, because I'm about to lose my shit.
Somebody should just lock him in the closet. Him and Wack just lock him in.
He needs to come out the closet.
No, they just need to lock them in the penitentiary with everybody that they then got locked up.
Do you think that he sold nitrous to Kanye West?
Huh?
What?
Goddess.
He talks like a dentist. So like maybe, he is Vlad. And then he's Vlad Dentist by day.
It's around that time, you guys.
Crazy work.
I'm too sober for this.
Me and you both.
Goddess, you trying to say he the dentist from Little Shop of Horrors?
Ooh, baby, you got it.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna go back over here to my nap.
I'm gonna click play on the video.
It was kind of like the big baby thing.
How did she lose that tooth to begin with?
Geez, I probably don't even know this story. Season 1, COVID 2020, I believe. Blueface says I'm going to do this Blue Girls Club or whatever. So we look up Blues on Instagram. He finds like 10, 15 girls. He brings them to the house. Somewhere in there, Chrisean starts to catch feelings. Women are getting eliminated and sent home, so on and so forth. And Chrisean somehow ends up on the phone, or while Blueface was on the phone with his girlfriend, with his woman, his baby mama, with Jaden, she starts to say some disrespectful things, right? So at that point in time, Jaden knew that Blue was working with this,
Chrisean called
doing this new
feelings?
thing he was doing.
Why is he lying?
Jaden pops up, her and her sister-in-law, Blue's sister.
And
I can't take much more.
I'm talking about in like 20 minutes.
You ugly bitch. Oh,
20 minutes, Jaden and this sister-in-law's coming through the door. Now, in the living room of this home, it was this life-size statue of a unicorn, right? Side the wall. When Chrisean seen them come through the door, she took off running. She's looking at them, and when she turns, boom, she runs into the unicorn. And the unicorn knocked her tooth out.
So it wasn't even a person. It was a
unicorn.
Object.
She's the only one probably in life that has had her tooth knocked out by a unicorn.
Why is everybody quiet?
Oh, because I fell asleep.
I didn't know I was back on mute. I forgot I muted myself. I called him an ugly bitch. I said he looked like a rotten tomato. I said his mama must didn't love him.
Well, my whole thing was
wait 1 second. You gonna sit up here and lie like that with your whole ass face? You got a woman over there that got a whole background to her. Why don't you go tell her business? Tell her business to drive. Tell how many times you done slid on her knees for your friends, your enemies now around the way. I'm pretty sure that he would love to hear how many times she slid on her knees for Adam, allegedly. So let's just talk about that. Why we gotta talk about Chrisean? That ain't your woman, partner. You doing too much. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's the cap in his rap for me. Like Like, oh man, you wasn't even there. That's number
He,
one. Number two, Blue and Chrisean already, they both told us the story. Jaden told us the story, and no, their stories all match and yours don't match theirs. Like,
I mean, well, it that is what happened. That they did go over there to try to jump her,
yeah,
but that's
but the
not
whole
what
she was
happened as
talking
far as why.
disrespectful and all that, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. We all know that Jaden was feeling some kind of way about her because she seen something on Blue Girls Club. It wasn't her being disrespectful to Jaden. He's just throwing shit in there just to make Chrisean look bad like he always does.
look, Henny
It
Wiggy
was
never
because
even said
Krishan
nothing
hugged
about
Blue on
that.
that
Oh, listen,
bus, remember?
Right.
That's what I'm
Wiggy
saying.
did.
It wasn't no words. It was something she saw. And
Yeah.
and let's not forget that Blue, Carlissa, and Jaden all admitted that Jaden was mad jealous and didn't even want him to do Blue Girls Club. So let's call a spade, all right? Don't try to make Jaden look like, oh, the scorned girlfriend that's getting done wrong. No.
He could talk about that interview. Why did he talk about that interview that just happened with his boss man and his woman ex boyfriend? It was a lot he could have talked about other than that girl.
I told
For
you
real,
why
bro.
they
Your
was
woman.
talking about her, but y'all, you didn't hear me. I told you why this became a two-part video about Krishan because he didn't get her to come on his show because she wasn't trying to accept the money on his terms. It was on her terms, and he didn't want to bend. And even dropping Wax name didn't even get it. But at the end of the day, we all know everything. I mean, but there's nothing left for me to say. So I guess y'all take it away.
Okay, but wait a minute. That ain't got nothing to do with that big fat no neck ham hock.
Absolutely
Yeah.
nothing. Mind you, didn't he just say, I don't get in their business. I don't think about that. Boy, boy. Like,
R&B should feel like she's second fiddle to Krishan.
and why he always sitting like he got a butt plug in?
He
Why he
might
always sitting
Yeah,
like
he
they
that?
might have
do.
stole he might have stole one.
I thought it was because his clothes was tight, but it looked like he got something stuck in his booty.
He liked
He got them
fingers. I
panties
heard.
on you wear on a date, but they the backwards ones.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me 1 second. Allow me to interject. Lex, we already talked about that last show. We're not going to bring that back up this time. We've already
He,
talked about her trash can interview. So we're not bringing that back up. You missed the other show that we did on Monday when we talked about all of this stuff.
Yeah, and
But
please stop spamming the chat with it because that's like the
can I
15th time you
finish
done put that in
talking?
there.
well, he said that what you call it was his Diddy bop. And we
Well,
heard about
she,
how he shop at the store, not the
mm,
grocery one.
mm, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, R&B be pegging him. She
Mm-hmm.
the dude.
She
She the
got
dude
him
that need the
walking
chick.
funny.
Hmm.
She got him walking funny. That's crazy. He a loving in jail. He the only one that ain't never went to jail. I done seen everybody didn't go to jail except for him. Why he so privileged?
I don't know. And
Who, Vlad?
No,
I
whack.
Yeah, and I want to just clarify something. When your family is police and you get your get out of free little thingy, it's called a PBA card. They do not give you a badge. That's illegal for a officer to give somebody else their badge because then you're gonna get charged with impersonating that officer. It's called a PBA card. So I don't know. Like the last time he did that, I wanted to say that, but I didn't get a chance to. So I'm letting y'all know that.
There is such a thing as a friends and family badge that you get, but it don't look like what he had. It has an actual that the one he had, he put a badge in there, but it is an actual friends and family badge that you do get.
I thought it was
Yep.
them
And one,
PBA
if you get
cards.
deputized in, they give you a badge too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give
So,
you a
but
badge
his
when you
says
go to work.
brother's family, like brother officer's brother on his. So that I don't know where that came from, but that is an actual thing that can be given. They give out PBA cards to people, yes, but family, they can get the badges. There's little pendants that they get. There's different things that they give to family members.
He got the one that he be saying, "Pull over, you're under arrest. Show me your badge." See, he had that one. That's the one he had. He be arresting people with those.
He got that for working with them.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, he go to work because I don't. Because he ain't nobody brother.
Well, I would just like for when people tell the story, get up on these platforms and these interviews that they tell the story the way the people that are actually involved in the situation tell the story. Because one thing that I will say is when the story got told, there was no lie about insecurities that were placed there way before Chrisean ever got involved in the picture. There was already talks about the fact that there was things that were going on way before Chrisean ever came into the picture that had Jaden feeling the way that she was feeling. But like she also said, she's watching and she knows her man's type. So she felt threatened by Chrisean. Chrisean was another threat to her, but what she never imagined, and I've said this millions of times as well, is that she never imagined that somebody would be able to come in and actually swoop her right on up out of her place. So there was already issues between Blue and Jaden that were going on way before Chrisean ever came into the picture. And I just hate that that part gets skipped and it gets made to seem, oh, Chrisean caught feelings. No, Blue caught feelings too. Because watching that on the internet when they would do those lives, not while they was filming the show, but when he had his Blueface Bleed 'em Instagram and they would go live from the Blue Girls Club, you would see Chrisean leave and go into another room, and then Blue would be trailing behind her. So it was
Mm-hmm.
always that people picked up on the chemistry between the two of them, but that happened way after. Jaden did this on the second day of filming. She had Callie come up there, and what he's also not telling is that there was a carload of girls outside in the front. So it wasn't just
Yep.
Jaden and Callie that showed up. It was other chicks that was there too. She done told it. Chrisean done told it. Blue done told it. I don't think Jaden ever mentioned that part, but that's what happened. There was a bunch of females that was coming up there to ride down and roll out on just Chrisean. Mind you, there was already another girl that was all sitting in Blue's lap and all of that, flirting with him and all of that stuff. There was other females in there. You know what I'm saying? And I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. Instead of coming in that house to jump on Chrisean, she should have came in that house and ran upstairs and jumped on Blue because he made the agreement with her to go home every night. He's the one that placed those insecurities in her. He's the one that owes her an explanation and an obligation, not any of them girls that was in that house because they was only going to do what Blue allowed them to do. So now you telling me that his baby mama, his sister come rolling down in the house and there's chicks outside in the front getting ready to come in the house. And I'm supposed to just sit there and allow that to happen. These females in this house already iffy with me. Yeah, make tracks like you homeless girl. And she looking back, making sure ain't nobody coming. Bang, hit her tooth. Tooth was wobbly. The tooth didn't fall out. Chrisean's tooth was loose. Okay, it was loose. She left. She ran out of the house. She went live from, I think it was her apartment or Jay's apartment, one of them. She went over there to that house, went live and was talking about what happened. And when she went back the next day, her tooth was loose. Blue took her to the dentist. The dentist pulled the tooth. That's how her tooth ended up coming out. So if we're going to tell the story correctly because I remember all of that. See, that's the
Not to
difference. He
mention,
wasn't there, but I watched all of it.
not to mention, she did say that she ran their booty naked.
She wasn't completely booty naked. She just didn't have on clothes, like proper
Well,
clothing to be
well, that's
outside
what she
running.
said. Well, that's what
She
she
didn't say
said.
she was butt naked.
Well, she said
I
no
mean, and
shoes.
if you want to be mad at
Everybody was
anybody,
butt naked.
but Snow was the one who had a room close to Blue. She was the one that was in his lap, all that stuff. So I just wonder why, if
That's
it
what I was
all
gonna
just
It was
about
say.
about them.
Krishan,
It was
That's
yeah,
about
what
if
I was
it's
him.
gonna
all
say
about
because the first
Krishan, why did they
episode,
go?
yeah, because the
Because,
first
like I
episode, that
said,
girl
she
Snow was
knew
the one that
her
was
man's
all on
type.
him.
She knew her man's type.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. You know your man's type. When your man's type walks in the room, you know instantaneously that's your man's type. She knew it. That's why she felt threatened by Chrisean and not any of the other girls, because that's his type. And look, here we are, 5 years later, going into six, still talking about Blueface and Chrisean.
Mm-hmm. She just better hope she never have to answer to no to none of them Malones. Because if she thought Biggie beat her with some roses on her birthday.
What?
Makes you wonder if she'd never came up there and did all that night, if things would be completely different right now.
They would have.
Yeah, she probably pushed him more closer to Chrisean.
Mm-hmm.
He said it. She did. Because he said he felt obligated now. Like that changed her life. So now he felt obligated to change her life. But you fell in
That
love with her. And
that's
that's
an
what you
excuse.
didn't expect.
He was in love with her when he remember they were sitting
He
outside
was
and
in lust with her.
he
He
was
was
in
in
lust.
lust
He
with
was
her.
staring off into her eyes. I said, "Oh yeah." When I seen that, because I didn't see the Blue Girls Club until I had to go search for each episode on the internet, and then I was like, "Oh, you liked it, her? Okay." Jaden seen the way you was staring off into her eyes. You was gazing. She ain't never had that.
Yeah.
Even when she was standing in that kitchen in December. Was it December? When that, or was it November? It was November or
I
December
don't
when
remember, but the
they tore up
show
that
wasn't
house.
the tea.
Yeah.
The
Remember?
show was not the tea. The
She,
tea was the lives that came in between the episodes dropping. That's the tea.
mm. See, I seen
Mhm.
some of them, and I'm like, okay, he always where she at. Okay, and then I seen him in the kitchen. He was just was happy she was there. He was able to stare at her. I seen that when it was him, Jaden, and her in the kitchen. He was just staring at her, and Jaden seen it again, which she seen on that thing that day that pissed her off.
Dre, the way you just combined Blue Girls Club and the night that Jaden and Chrisean trashed his house is diabolical because I was so
Yo,
lost. Like, what is he talking
You need to
about?
go story produce for Vlad because Dre be wildin'.
that was
Facts.
Nah, but if you combine the two,
insane.
you would see the same look. He looked
Whoa,
at her the same way.
no. Yes, but no. But yes. But
Yeah.
no.
Well, let's get
But
into some of this
yes.
other stuff that has happened because uh Krishan had some things
With Kirk
with
Franklin.
Franklin.
Yes. It'd be a lot. Kirk Franklin. Clip this shot and tag him for me. Kirk Franklin. I seen your Jason Lee interview. WWW. I love how you handled yourself. And man, I love you, brother. And thank you for saying you would do it. So can we make it happen? All right, this is a little testimony, Kirk. I gave up secular music. I'm new to the gospel stuff, but I love God. I love Jesus. He's my savior. And for my first song, if you haven't heard it yet, I like the live version. I prefer the live version because the one in church, it came to life with the anointing. So actually, this is the order. Yeah, check it out if you did it. And if you like that style, I have another style. I made a gospel on a drill beat. I could send you it. Whatever. You send me something, we can make it from scratch. Or, I don't know, lead the way. You feel me? Tag Kirk Franklin in that, y'all. Click that. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. This next person, she has a song called Yahweh Chrisean. You know Chrisean?
Yeah, sure.
You would do a song with Chrisean?
If she wanted me to.
You know what's so awesome is Babyface was here and he played her song on a guitar, and people just don't understand
How epic that was.
how epic that was, but also the connection that we're the guttermost and uttermost, like we're all of it. We're not she was here not last week, a couple weeks ago, so she know what it is. But I love that people love on her.
The guttermost and uttermost is crazy.
That's
That's
Hollywood
crazy
Unlocked.
work right there.
Yeah.
That is crazy
We
work.
twerked and worked for Jesus.
Now, I just want to say this, okay? This is what I love for Chrisean. This is what I love. I don't care what none of y'all say. This is what I love. I love to see her in her God bag. This is what I want. And it's not about what I want, but I'm just saying this is what I love to see because I really, really, I've talked to y'all before about her anointing. And before, I don't think she realized how anointed. She knows she has gifts. She knows that she's powerful. She knows that she's a child of God. She knows that word. She knows all of that. But when you know that you're anointed, it's something different. And I love seeing her operate in this. I hate seeing people playing her face. I hate seeing her wilding out because people playing with her. I don't like seeing that stuff. I like seeing her get into her God bag. And I'm just being 100%. Now, I'm not saying that she's supposed to sit back and turn the other cheek when people come for her, when people come for her kid. No, I'm not saying turn the cheek. What I'm saying is this is what I love to see for her. I love to see people loving on her. Like, who would have ever thought that Babyface would have played her song? Who would have ever thought that Kirk Franklin would have been saying, yes, I would do a song with her? Who would have ever thought these things?
That's
And
true.
these
And
are
like I
people
said,
that
oh,
have,
sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, I'm almost finished. I'm landing the plane right now. I promise. I'm landing it right now. Hold your thought. Don't forget it.
Okay.
Who would have ever thought that two people who are iconic in R&B and iconic in Christian religious music, a person, these two people would have ever either even known her songs, let alone who she is, and been so loving when they talk about her.
That's true. But I tell a lot of people when you at the beginning of that spiritual walk, how she's always been spiritual, she always believed in God and everything. But when you grown and you start your walk, you know what I'm saying? When you understand and be able to concept what that walk and what that walk means, what it entails, you know, you before you learn your purpose, you learn your gifts and you learn the word, and then you learn your that you're anointed. You know, that's when you learn that. But that takes time. That takes time because you know we don't know all of our gifts. You get what I'm saying? We got to learn that some of us is a dreamer, some of us is a seer. See, I'm a seer. I can see.
With your
Like,
eyes closed,
huh?
what you would see with your eyes closed, you could see the good grade of weed. What
No,
you see?
You see them
I could
aliens
be
after you
talking to
drink
you.
that THC. You be seeing
I
them aliens.
no no for real. I could be high. I could be whatever. If I sit here talking to you and I'm just staring off, I could like it be the voice be so loud that it turns into visions. That's the best way to explain it. And I can see very vividly what will happen. It could be a warning or it could be just what it's gonna be. But at the end of the day, that's my gift from him. You know what I'm saying? He told me one time, he said, your mom finna be fired. And I was going to go smoke. So as soon as I got on the second blunt, you know, because I smoked mine, you know, I needed mine, you know, he rolled his. And as soon as we lit it, something said, leave. I left, hit the freeway. She called me crying, saying she got fired. And that was the first time I ever got to experience my gift, if that helps.
It's the way you could just make all of us quiet after you say what you be saying because
I'm sorry. I'm just saying that if that helps because that's how my gifts operate. You know, they all everybody got different gifts. Any gift could be, you know, if she hug you, she could feel exactly what you're dealing with. You get what
I
I'm
don't have
saying?
to hug a person. I don't. I have that empathetic portion of me that's overwhelming, which is why I take a lot of time to myself. And when it's chaos in the Chrisean sector, it's hard for me to function because I feel many different things. I feel the jealousy, the anger, the hatefulness. I feel the hurt, I feel the pain, and I feel it on a great level, and I hate it. I hate it. It overwhelms me. I could walk in a room and feel somebody else's stuff. I could even pick up other people's stuff and it ends up becoming like my own. That's why I don't like crowds of people.
Mm-hmm. See,
So yeah.
yeah, we all
well,
got our own individual gifts. You just it's all about your timing on when you tap into yours, and then you would
let's
tap into you being anointed. It's all of
listen.
the
But
steps.
besides her being anointed and all that, she has a natural talent for just being liked. Like regardless if she has a whole bunch of people that hate her, She's naturally funny. She's naturally engaging. She's naturally like she's the type of person that draws people to her whether they like her or not. And
Mhm.
I just feel like this is just another proof. This is just proof again of what she said. Like she's a household name. No matter if you in the White House, you listening to gospel music, you listening to rap, you modeling, you acting, all these people know Chrisean.
Mhm.
And to me, I feel like for a person like Kirk Franklin to say, if she wants to do it, I'll do it with her. To me, that means that he's probably been thinking about it. He you got to remember a lot of people get backlash for dealing with Chrisean. Look how Jason Lee had all that backlash for her coming on the show again, but then she ended up doing almost 1 million again at that thing. So to me, it just goes to show, like I said, that she is that household name, that she, no matter what, that's just her. Like that aura, her struggle, everything is very attractive to people because she's very genuine and her own self is entertaining. Like she doesn't have to push herself to be a fake person for people to hate her or like her. She just be herself and everybody loves her or hates her. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
some people have a character they put on.
Right, right, right. She genuinely who she is.
Exactly. And whether you love her or you hate her, it you love and hate her for the same reason. And it's because she's her. It's not because she's playing somebody else or she's trying to be something
Mhm.
that she's not.
Mhm. Yeah, I like her because she's genuinely, authentically herself. She's not putting on makeup. She ain't out here pretending to be this way, and then you hearing she not that way. No, if she say "f you," she mean "f you." If she don't, you know what I'm saying. If you see she happy, she happy. She not pretending to be.
Well, I know that we had a lot of things that we were going to cover, but this is running a little over everything. I'm missing dinner, and Mama Henny is, very strict on dinner on Fridays,
Oh,
being at the table. So we gonna have to keep it moving. But so Krishan is in New York, and she had places that she was gonna be at in New York, but one of the places we never expected her to turn up at was with DJ Academics, y'all.
Well, I'm thinking first. Well, here's the thing. I like that spiritual pivot. I like it. I'm wondering what he said. Well, I'm thinking first. Well, here's the thing. I like that spiritual pivot. I like it. It was good.
What we do?
Listen, I ain't gonna cap with you. We prayed together. It was a really good conversation today. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm gonna keep it a view with you. I think we both entered that room. This is why the whole conversation was done about God. We both entered that room a little bit defensive, and then God was like, "Nah, this ain't where it's going."
Right. So now we friends.
Now we friends. We friends. That's right.
He could call me. I'm gonna send him Bible verses. The Bible chat.
Yeah, she did.
Academics. I'm trying to help y'all out because he be cutting y'all up.
You got a thick skin.
Huh?
You got a thick skin. I'll say that.
Thank you. You too. I love you, brother. Be safe. All right.
Forgiveness can mend relationships and set hearts free. Reflect.
Not putting the fatty fatkins in the Bible chat. Jesus.
well, I'm looking forward to seeing it to see how it turns out.
Yeah, I don't know. He's another one that said a lot of crazy stuff about her
Mend
too.
relationships and set hearts free. Reflect on your own life. Are there areas where you could show more kindness and compassion? Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Let's reflect.
Okay.
Are there areas where you
Yes.
can okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Is there someone you need to forgive
And
to find freedom and peace?
This is why I said I love to see her in her Bible bag. Academics on a live stream. We reading the word about forgiveness? What academics?
Right, that was the shocker part for me. That was amazing, and it was just dope just to see him and her doing a little Bible study, on a live
Um,
stream.
but Dre,
Hmm?
I still got my eye on him.
Now I got my eye on him too because
Oh,
just
absolutely.
because you read the Bible, the devil knew the Bible too. That's why I had my eye on him. Always and forever.
We
The
gonna
devil
see
was
what
her angel at
happens.
first.
We gonna see what
Hmm.
happens if a phone call gets placed and things get flipped upside down.
Well, remember, him and Wack ain't really seeing eye to eye after the whole brick baby and all that stuff, loose coochie,
The big U
because
after the big U indictment, yeah.
yes, they haven't been seeing eye to eye, so Wack can't really call and make no moves over there.
Right.
I still don't trust it.
Yeah,
Me neither.
it's still weird. But I didn't think that I would ever see him open a Bible,
Right.
you
I'm
know?
surprised his
That was
fingers
weird.
ain't burned
Like
up.
I'm just happy that she's able to do stuff like that. Like that stuff is like really freaking cool that she's able to do stuff like that. Like bring people to God, you know?
Exactly, and he's
But I
one
still
that
but I still
needs it.
don't trust it.
Me
I
neither.
still don't trust it.
I don't
I don't
trust
know.
none
We'll
of them.
see where that goes. We'll see where that goes.
Hmm.
I really
You
don't
gotta
trust
watch
none
the
of
show.
them. I would love for her just because she got a lot of A-lister celebrity friends. I
Right.
like,
I
I just be
said she
around them.
A-list. She A-list.
Yes, she is. Okay, I ain't took
I
nothing
don't
from
care.
her. Okay,
She A-list.
I ain't said
She
nothing.
A-list, all right? She
Okay,
A-list.
When he said that though, Latrina, about her having tough skin, it made me wonder how it started off because he said they went into the interview defensive. Like they
I
both
feel
had their
like they,
guards up. So I'm
yeah.
feeling like it probably started off on some weird vibes and then it
Mm,
turned around. But I still want to
mm.
see what's going to happen. Are you going to defend her? Are you going to tell people to not pick with her? How are you going to clean up what you've said all these years over all this time about her?
We're gonna have to
mhm.
see how his streams go. We're gonna have to really keep an eye on him.
Honestly, it's not even the stream. What I hope is whatever happened in that room today, I hope it planted a seed. And I hope that that seed begins to grow and he begins to change. I really do. I really do. Because at the end of the day, academics been in this game for a very long time. And he's very influential when it comes down to keeping up with the younger generation. Because a lot of us don't even tangle with him like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that that seed is given a chance to grow. But I'm still fucking with
Well, I dibble and I dabble. I dibble and I dabble and I dabble and I dibble.
him. You dibble and dabble with academics. I don't like him.
No. I dibble and I dabble. I dibble. No, I don't follow, but I dibble and I dabble to see what he be doing.
And
Like what
that's
you be
exactly
doing.
why I feel the way that I feel because he was riding whack coattail and riding it a little too hard and pushing whatever narratives that whack had. Oh, hey, Letta.
Hey,
So we
Carletta.
got
Hey,
nobody
Carletta.
said we gotta like him because I never said nothing about like. I never even said
Oh yeah,
trust.
no. Oh
I
no, no,
would
no, no,
no, I
no.
never said any of those things. I said it was a beautiful moment and I hope the seed
Mm-hmm.
grows. He has influence over young people. He don't
But
have
like
no influence over us.
no.
Well, if he was sitting there listening to lying ass Wack the whole time, and then when he meets her, she's a totally different person than what Wack is saying, the seed is gonna grow. But like I said, after the whole Big U indictment, he probably don't even believe a word that Wack says anymore.
He's got
Right.
more than just the Chrisean thing that I'm looking at. I'm looking at how he talks about women, how he goes in on women, how he does is just
Mm-hmm.
disgusting. So at the end of the day, when you have influence over young people, you kind of create the narratives and you plant seeds within them of debauchery. So that's what I'm saying. Hopefully, those seeds can grow and his verbiage and his influence can begin to change, because you are doing nothing but influencing and breeding through your influence a bunch of toxic mini Kevin Samuels. So, yeah, no. But I'm glad that she was able to go there, because one thing I will tell you is, if until you meet her in person, you have no idea of how her energy is. Her energy is, I told y'all, meeting her in person, it was overwhelming. Her energy was so overwhelming, but it was light. It was love. It wasn't heavy, it wasn't dark, it wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. It's a completely different energy when you meet her. And that's why when people be like, "Oh, you doing all of this and you ain't never met her." Yes, the fuck I did. I have met Chrisean in person. I absolutely did. I hugged Chrisean in person. Chrisean talked to my chat. I hugged Petey and Terrain as well. I've met her. So what are we talking about here? Her energy is beautiful. She's completely different in person than what you could ever imagine. So I'm glad that he got a chance to actually see her and meet her and spend time with her, because yeah.
Yeah, me too. Because the first time they met, I think the Krishan, she about the only girl that I ever seen was able to call him out of his name to. See, remember the first time they ever had like really a conversation? She cussed him out so horrible. But this time it was different. Like she's a whole totally different individual. And to see her reading the Bible with him, like I said, having a form of Bible study, that was dope. And
But
it's
I can't get
academically,
over he's a rapist, allegedly. So
Hey,
like
love.
I feel like it's an act, every bit of it.
I'm not going to stay long because I really have to pack and I'm laying on my couch being super, super lazy. But I'm popping up in Atlanta tomorrow for my grandson's birthday. And yeah, I'm tired. I worked like a slave today. But let me just say this, I had my feelings about Krishan, because John is my nephew. I had my feelings in the beginning and I was listening to everybody in the family and the things that they were saying, and I had my feelings. But I'm going to tell you something. I started listening to, this sector and being on the side of, wait a minute, let me see, let me give her grace, let me figure out, right? But then when I met her, the energy and the aura and her laughter is so infectious. You cannot help but to love her, because she is just like, when you walk around her or when you come around her, it's just a positive aura. It's just a feeling of calm, a feeling of security, a feeling of, okay, wait a minute, maybe I'm tripping. And I feel sorry for the people that never get an opportunity to experience that.
I don't, because they don't deserve it.
Well, they don't deserve it, but they'll never understand her until they experience that. Like, we all grew up in the church and people talking about anointed and this and anointed that. Like, I know when somebody is anointed. I felt the anointment on her. Do you understand that part? Like, it moved me.
Mm-hmm.
It moved me. And I have been team her ever since. I was team her before then, but I've really been team her ever since I met her in person, because it was just like the whole suite and making sure I'm good when she trying to be good. That part right there, I fucks with that. I fucks with that. But at the same time, it's just like I just feel like that she's gotten a bad break. And I was excited when Academic, although I despise him, because I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not no fake. I don't like him. I don't like nothing about him. But I was just like,
What
maybe,
bitch?
maybe some of the good that she has in her rubbed off on him.
You know you want one.
I want one what? A him?
Oh,
I don't
Exact
want one.
mama say.
oh, I thought this thing said I was still in the background.
the backyard, so I know y'all can hear me.
I was in the
No, we brought
backyard.
you on. I'm like back. What? What? Who want one? What? What are you
No,
telling
I
me?
don't ever. I
I
don't.
had some.
Mama
Now,
say. Mama say. Mama say. I don't ever want me an academic ever.
No, I was giving Brooklyn a
I was
peach.
gonna say, is you sure she want one? I
No, because
never. She
I
never
like
struck
the
me
men
as
that I
that
don't have
type.
to feel like I don't have to feel like I gotta be on guard. Like my grandbabies is allowed to walk around here in their regular clothes, and I don't have to worry about him looking at them out the side eye. I said what I said.
Yeah,
Don't side
and he
eye
like a
my,
tall
cause I
person.
might poke your eyes out. I might grab them out and pull them and throw them to the dog. I might let Debo eat them. So at the end of the day, I just feel like, not to say angelic, because I think that that's a stretch, because we all have our demonic side, whether we suppress it or not. We all have that side that is capable of being something that we don't want to be. I'm just telling y'all, when I met her, I felt calm. And you know something else? I can tell that she can pick up when somebody's energy is off and somebody's spirit is off. I rock with people like that. I rock with people that can tell when you walk in a room if your energy is off and they need to separate themselves from you. That's what I got from her. I got that. And it's like she look around and she want to make sure that everybody that's with her is in a good place, is comfortable and safe. That's me. That's how I am. I want to make sure everybody that's with me is in a good place and they comfortable and they safe. Now, man, on the other hand, he was watching from a distance. I mean, he wanted to be up close and personal. I wanted to be from a distance. Like, let her do her thing. Like, let her energy, her aurora fill the room. Man wanted to do something different. Okay, I get that because he's got a more protective spirit than me. But I just didn't feel like her spirit needed protected. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes, that makes
Yeah,
perfect
that makes
sense.
sense.
I feel like she had enough protection. I feel like God was present. And to me, that right there is enough to be like, she invited to the picnic. She allowed around my grandkids. Cause I'm very protective. She's invited. She can pull up. She can show up, and she gonna sit amongst us, and we gonna be good. And that's just who I am as a person, and that's what I felt for. And I don't offer that to everybody, but I have no problem offering that to her. And whether she responds or doesn't respond, because I know she busy, I just text her encouraging words. Keep going. Keep your foot on your neck, on their neck. I'm watching you. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that everybody needs somebody to tell them, even when we think that we doing our best, somebody else to be like, yeah, keep going. Keep going. It motivates us. It motivates us. So that's just it. That's the only thing that I wanted to say. I'm getting ready to take me a nap, and then I'm gonna get up and pack my stuff because I got an early morning flight.
Well, safe travels to you, Let. Thank you for coming up.
I'm gonna turn
Safe travel, Carletta.
my youngest is turning 1. He's turning 1, and I'm going to turn him.
Aww.
So shh, don't tell nobody. My daughter doesn't know I'm coming. I told her that I could not find a ticket that was worth traveling in my budget. Cause
Mhm.
even though I got it, I still fucking budget. I still like coupons, I still budget. So she doesn't know that I'm traveling. So when I get there tomorrow at the party, she's probably gonna cry. I'm probably gonna record. She's probably gonna be pissed. But y'all will see it. I'm gonna record her cry because I know she's gonna cry. Because I was just
Aw.
there. And they're just like, Mommy can't come back. She can't be in 10 places at one time. But yes, I can. I'm sitting on $1 million, bitch. I sit on that shit.
I know that's right.
And I
And who
shake
don't
that shit
like
if I got to
couponing,
about
man?
my kids.
And don't forget
I,
about your 100 million followers.
I would listen. I got $100 million sitting up under this dress, and I'll shake that shit if I got to about
Oh
my
wow.
kids.
She got $40 on the dresser.
Wait, hold on, time out, pause. If a nigga ever give me $40, he getting his ass whooped. I think I think he discounted me. Don't give me what you want me to have. Give me what I'm deserve. $40 ain't never this. Never that. The tricks that I know, the tricks that I learned is worth way more than $40. And you bet not accept $40. God damn it.
Yeah,
Hold
give
on,
me
you
the
guys.
debit
Hold on.
card.
Whoa, hold on 1 second. My mama want to tell y'all something.
Uh-oh. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, mom. Yes, mom.
No
Yes,
I'm
mama.
problem.
eating.
No problem.
I told you. I got to go when she says go.
Yes, because
All
Y'all
right.
forgot to say ma'am. Y'all gonna get us in trouble.
They
Yes,
did say yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I
Yes,
said
she
yes,
did. She said
mom.
yes, ma'am.
I said yes, mom, because yeah,
Now,
shit.
Beyonce's wig. Now, you want to come up here and you just heard my mama say I got 5 minutes.
No
Oh, she
unpopular
already
opinions.
I ain't even had one, first of all. And I ain't even gonna be here that long because I'm at work. I ain't hear her
But
say
you
that.
can't but you can't skip the line because Mama Zay was up here first. So you gotta wait a minute.
How do
Okay,
you work
okay.
with unpopular opinions?
She says she ain't got one.
Um, okay, so a couple things I want to say. Did y'all see where Smiley was on TikTok Live
Oh my
looking for
god.
Wendy?
Yes, I saw that. And I said that is such a clout move. We is sick of you. We is sick of
Right.
you, Smiley.
I forgot about
Isn't
her.
she blonde? Didn't she go
Yes.
blonde? How
Yes.
you looking for somebody you can't see?
Shut up.
Say
I
But
just want
I
to
what?
know.
mean Poppington, Poppington to the water table. Okay, you gotta go to the water table
Send her to the
all the
water
way
table
over in the
right
corner.
now. Right
but
now.
again, I'm proud of Chrisean. I'm proud that she did that interview, and she showed her enemies how her growth, because they was all, they all talking about, they all waiting for her to be the old Chrisean, but when the new Chrisean walk in, they don't know how to act. So I'm glad that she was able to show them who she is, and that she's not the same person. She's Chrisean, not Chrisean Rock
Clock
anymore.
it.
Right.
Hey,
Clock
she
it.
said, hey, she showed them drop the rock. I'm Krishan. When I walk into a room, y'all gonna bow down
Exactly.
and respect me
Exactly.
because I'm anointed. I'm anointed.
Exactly. She's not Krishan Rock anymore. Take the rock and throw it in the water. Her name is Krishan, and that's who went into that interview. Because we know if Rock would have went there, it would have been a whole nother story, probably. But
First off, Rock wouldn't have went there, but that's the
yeah,
spirit of boldness upon her for her to go and sit in the presence of her enemies. Thou prepared the table for me in the presence of mine enemies. She casually picked up a bag.
and her enemy became her footstool today.
That
That
part. Come on, clock it.
Right.
Clock that T.
And let's not forget that she taught her enemy something. You know,
Mm.
because God is a teaching God. She taught him something.
right.
Yeah, God is a teaching God. Like we
hmm
gonna walk away better than we came.
Yep.
Yeah, he learned that today.
Yep.
I fucks with that.
Izzy, I'm sorry. We got another person that's up here. Beyonce's wig.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey
Yes,
girl.
it's not a lace front anymore. It's a full blown wig. Lace front sounded outdated. Okay. No, I do not have an unpopular opinion today. I do not. All I had to say is I'm on the same side as y'all. I don't like academics. I don't trust no academics. In fact, I was the academic hater before Krishan even came to the forefront. But what I feel like, because he got so much clout and the big hand in the streaming world, y'all think like this is a power move to help her with her streaming platform?
Yeah, I think it's something that could go both ways, but I still don't trust him. Never
He
will.
definitely was doing it out of benefit. He ain't doing nothing. He's not genuine. Everything he did was out of benefit. He know that he cannot keep going where he going without her.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was all I had to say. Other than rest when you rest well and don't let the BS stick. Good night.
You know
You
what?
know
I'm so
what?
sick of you trying to get them
I'm
lines out
so
and
sick of
messing them
her.
up.
She always messing them up.
I'm
You be
sick of
coming up
her.
here trying to be so quick and so slick, and you still be messing the lines up.
What?
Fix your wig. Tighten it a little more.
Dre.
Vibe high so the bullshit don't stick. That's my saying. So you see, I tell y'all, it's levels
That
to
is
this.
not your saying. Now everybody want to take. Listen,
Dre.
it's remember to vibe high so that the BS don't stick. And when you rest, rest well. Love is always love.
See, it's lanes to this.
Who said that
Peace,
first?
bitches.
That sound
Who
like
did say?
that sound like Michelle Obama said that first.
Michelle
I'm
Obama
done.
did not say that.
Woo! You plagiarizing Michelle Obama.
Listen, I am not the Trump administration. I am not robbing the Obamas of their lines. Okay,
That was your line, Henny?
that's my line.
Yes,
They
baby. I'm
stealing my
so
line.
yes, baby. I'm so proud of you. Yes. Come on. Clap it up. Clap it up. Because I have not I'm trying so very hard to be so demure, so polished, so classy, like Henny. But I gotta get this
I
hood
ain't
out of me.
demure girl. I am ratchet as they
You are
come.
not. I'm
Henny
more
is
ratchet than
professionally
you.
Henny is
ratchet. No, she's just
right,
professionally
Yes,
ratchet.
right.
Henny is
Sure.
Eat
professionally
these
ratchet.
heifers up, please.
I don't know how to be professionally ratchet because I'd be like, bitch, your mama hoe, your mama hoe.
Yes,
Right.
Lord.
That's why we
That,
love you.
that's me too. I'd be like, yo, mama, we want to go to dig up the old ancestors that ain't here no more so they could be ashamed of you too. We
Ooh,
can.
Cause
see,
them
Yo,
motherfuckers,
not
Dre.
you digging
See,
people up.
No,
Why
see,
cause
you
them
digging
mother.
people up?
Hey,
see,
Dre.
see, huh?
Cause them motherfuckers wouldn't have jumped the broom if they would have knew that the fuck you was gonna be out here showing your dumb ass.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
wait a minute. I'm going to tell you right now. Nothing beats when Dre told that lady, "I'm not a Christian woman."
No, I'm not a church
Yes,
lady. I told her I'm not a
Henny's
church
not a
lady.
church lady.
That was not meant to come out. That came out wrong. And I told her I'm not a church lady.
That
Lord have
part right
mercy.
there. I said,
That's
"Oh Lord, oh
Like,
Lord, it's
yes,
going down."
I had to look to the side the other day because the bitch was trying me, and I just was like, "Where my tamarine?" Because I needed one. But then, I had to count to 10 because I got to be professional. But I'm so sick of motherfuckers thinking that I got to be professional. I work for myself, bitch. If you don't fuck with me, that's cool. It's a million other motherfuckers that do.
That
And you're
part.
not going to
True.
never stop me from eating, bitch. I will never starve. You want to
That's
know
true.
why? Because God got me. He carried me. He know my heart. He carried me in every situation.
Amen.
And one
And
thing
true
you can't
hustlers
do
never
is
starve.
decline the truth.
That part.
True,
Amen.
true, true hustlers never starve because we always gonna find a way. So it
Okay.
doesn't. People can say whatever, but you're always gonna find a way.
I got me some watermelon water right now. Let me loose.
And my
Once
dad
Dre gets
said,
started, you ain't stopping him.
That
Okay.
part.
and let me
Right.
tell you what my dad told me. My dad told me that pizza ain't free.
But
What?
he ain't lie.
Pizza
Huh?
ain't free. Pizza ain't free.
She ain't talking about pieces. Let me tell you.
Oh, oh,
Uh,
okay, okay, okay. So that was
Baby.
like, wait, what?
If you're
Because
fucking
I
with
was
me,
confusion just now, like pizza.
Hey, I said,
me
now here
Lord,
go
too.
one of them damn riddles again.
I caught it when she said it.
pizza ain't free. If all else fail, baby, I got pizza.
That part.
Oh Lord.
Love
And it
pizza.
ain't free. Remember that.
And it ain't
Remember
Mhm.
free.
that.
But see,
I
this
was,
time when
I
y'all go out, y'all got pizza with breadsticks out there
Okay.
now. So be
All
careful.
right, y'all.
The
I
breadsticks.
gotta say bye. Cause
Yeah, it's
all
been
right.
like 6 minutes. We
Love
finna
you,
get a
Henny
whooping.
girl. Love you, Henny girl.
Love
Love
y'all too.
y'all.
I will
Peace.
love
see
you
y'all
too.
later. Oh, yep. She said, "Yup, y'all about to get a whooping." She sure did. Yup.
No,
Everybody
mama.
getting a
It wasn't
whooping.
me, mama. Mama. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Dre.
It was
It was
lit.
Dre, mama. It wasn't
It
me.
was Dre. It wasn't us. It was Dre.
We told
Every,
Dre that she had to go.
everybody throwing Dre under the bus. Dre, you finna get the whooping. You gonna take it for the team. You know, there's always that one sibling that take all the lick
Dre,
for the for the
take the
for the
whooping.
You gonna take the whooping, Dre?
Yes, he is. He is. He is. He don't have no choice.
He gone now. He can't defend himself, so it's Dre.
Yeah, it's Dre. Dre, Mama, it was not me.
Well,
It was not
listen,
her. It was Dre. Dre is the problem, not us,
it was
Mama.
all Dre. Dre
It
did
was
it.
Dre did everything. Dre was the culprit for everything. Dre was cursing. That wasn't us. He was saying our voices and everything. It was not
Dre
us.
was praying. Don't do
It
that.
was. I know for a fact. And I tried to call you, but you wasn't answering.
Listen. All right, y'all. I want to thank everybody that came up tonight. Let you get you some good sleep and travel well. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in and tuning in. Once again, thank you to everybody who makes Media Showdown what it is. I couldn't do this without y'all. Remember that love is always love, y'all. And when y'all rest, rest well. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Good night, everybody.
Good night, darling. Love you.
Good night.
Cause I